to my channel, you guys. I'm so excited to be filming today's video because, as you can see in the title, I'm finally going to be riding for the first time in literally a year, you guys. And I'll be riding Trigger because it just makes most sense. I'm the most comfortable on him and I've always had the best balance on him. So I just had a baby about 8 weeks ago, so I haven't ridden. I did have a C-section too, so I had a longer recovery because it was like a surgery. I have an incision. So with all that, it's taking me a little bit longer to get back on my horse, and it's gonna be interesting to see my center of gravity and how my balance goes. So I'm choosing Trigger to be the first horse that I ride again, just because it makes sense, and also because this is who I would want my first ride to be with anyways, and I really do trust him, even though sometimes he can have like funny little antics, and has hardly been ridden in a year. Literally, he's probably been ridden maybe 3 or 4 times by a friend of mine. So there's that. So we're gonna just take it slow today. I wanna see how it feels to get back in the saddle again, and that's also something that's interesting because I hardly ever ride Trigger with a saddle on, but again, with my center of gravity and my balance, I'm not really sure how good I'm gonna be bareback, but we will see, but we won't see that today. So we're gonna go ahead and get him out, do a light grooming on him because I brushed his mane already today. We'll do a light grooming and then we will put a saddle on him and we're gonna go up to the front pasture and I'm gonna go ride for the first time in a year. I'm a little bit scared, but not like scared of like what he's gonna do. I'm more so just scared how my body's gonna feel because I don't wanna be like disappointed that it's gonna hurt and I'm not gonna wanna ride again. But obviously it's not gonna hurt forever, but I am dying to get back in the saddle. So I'm really, really hoping that it doesn't hurt and that this is a good experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. If you guys are excited to see me ride for the first time in a year, then make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below so you don't miss any videos like this. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get him out of the stall and get him saddled. This feels so weird. I have not done this in so long, like officially like grooming them to ride. I'm not the best at cross ties anymore. Needs a little patience first. But he's still being a really good boy with all things considered, but this has been a long time since we've done this for this reason. So I'm just currying him just to get the loose dirt off of him. He kind of has a little bit of a winter coat, so he's getting a little fuzzy. He doesn't normally get one. This year he is. My goodness. Now that all the dirt is curried, I'm gonna go ahead and use my big brush and get rid of all the dirt. I'm so fuzzy. Now I'm just gonna quickly go through his mane. I already did this earlier because he had a couple knots, so I got all the tangles out, so it looks pretty good. And I also already did his tail, so we'll run through it. He's looking really good, but he is so light right now, you guys. For the last couple years, he's been so dark because he's been stalled during the day, but we've been letting him stay out a little bit longer during the day. So he's getting sun bleached. So he's so light right now. I have not seen him for years look this light. But I'm very excited. We have one last thing to do pretty much, is just pick his hoofs, and then we'll spray him with fly spray, pick your head up trigger, and get him saddled. This is why it's super important to pick your horse's hoofs before you ride, because there can be a lot of stuff in there, and even if there's rocks or anything, he doesn't have rocks, but he has a lot of dirt in there. Just want to make it super comfortable. Now that he looks really good, it's time to assess the saddle situation. Are you stretching yourself, buddy? I am so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm almost embarrassed to show you guys this because my saddle is like so covered in like mold and mildew from just sitting in the trailer. So I need to just brush this off really quick, but it kind of makes me cringe, and it actually makes me really sad to see my saddle like this. I did not know it was like gonna look like this, to be honest, because I thought it was, I don't know what I thought, but I guess when you don't touch it for over a year, this is what it would look like. So I don't really have the correct stuff right now to clean my saddle, but I definitely don't want to ride with all the mildew and stuff on it. So I'm just using this like natural cleaner and gonna try to see if this works. Okay, so it's not really working the best, but it is what it is. But it's getting it. The more, like the slicker leather it's working better on, but this stuff, I don't know if I'm ruining my saddle or not. I don't know at this point. Take care of your stuff better than I do. All right, guys, so we're giving this a good enough. It looks pretty good. I'll have to really give it the works another day, but let's go ahead and see if I remember how to saddle a horse. Monstrous, oh my gosh. Whoa, she was on the hay. All right, first thing is the saddle pad. I almost forgot that, you guys. Okay. Leave that on there, buddy. All right, now it's saddle time. Okay. Woo! We're getting there, you guys. Alright, let's see if the girth still fits him. So my girth, the ring is right here. It's pretty much in the middle of him, so I'm gonna go with this. So I have him all hooked up, and I didn't tighten this all the way, but it's pretty good. This, I thought I was gonna forget, but I remembered it's like tying a tie, so that was pretty cool. So everything looks pretty good right now. I'll tighten it once more after I put his headstall on, but that's what the next step is. All right, headstall time. I haven't done this in so long, because even the last times that I've ridden him, I just rode him in a halter. But I want to make sure that I have all the brakes that I can get today. Okay. What a good boy. He's so good. It's been so long. Oh my gosh, I'm so much more excited now because he's not being a super big like jerk to me right now, because Trigger has his own way. If he doesn't want to do things some days, he just won't. So with that being said, it's time to go ride. So we're riding and basically it feels pretty much like the same. The only thing is that when I trot, I'm having a hard time trotting. I definitely don't have like those muscles like as much as I used to, but I can get him into a lope and I can keep the lope for a little bit longer. So that's good, and lopes always feel better than trots for me anyways, especially on trigger. So I'm fine with that, I guess, but we have a lot of work to do just to build my muscles up. And yeah, but I'm excited and happy. I'm on a horse, so that's really exciting. Alright you guys, well, we have successfully completed my first ride back on a horse in like a year. I cannot believe it's been that long, but he didn't do anything like silly. He didn't rear, he didn't buck, he didn't spook. He doesn't really do anything like that anyways. The most he ever does is spook, but he didn't do anything like that. He was a really good boy. Overall, like, it pretty much feels the same. I definitely have a lot of muscles that I need to get back up into shape to be able to trot better. I could feel that I was starting to get a little bit more of the hang of it at the end of the ride here, so that makes me excited that I'm not completely out of the game, but I'm very excited to continue to ride, so super hopeful with that. But trigger does make me feel really safe, so I'm very happy to have a horse that can make me feel safe and picking up a first ride after not riding for like a year. So if you guys like this video, if you guys are excited for more riding videos, then make sure you go and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn those post notifications so you don't miss any videos like these. Alright you guys, well, we love you and we'll see you in the next one.